In this video, we're going to be looking at how we can create like a shop front or putting a curtain wall inside a standard wall. So it's nice and easy, this one. Um, we're going to start off by going into our south elevations, which is this one here. And all I'm going to do is click on the wall that I've already drawn, and I'm going to create a wall opening. So into here, I'm just going to go over here somewhere and then create a wall opening. Once you've got that, you can change all the dimensions. You can move where these lines are to and from. And so if I just hit the escape key twice, when I click on it again, I can use the handle, pull handle tool. We can actually put in some figured dimensions if we want to. So if we wanted this to be a standard size and move this from there to there, so it's measuring from that witness line to there. Let's say we wanted that a standard 2 meters. We could do that as well. And that would then move that one there across, and then we could just change the inside here, move this around. We can use the dimensioning inside here. So yeah, whatever you want to do to get that to the right size. Once you've got that the right size and you go back to your level 0, you'll be able to see this gap in here. Once we're into there, we can go into wall, and in the wall properties box, go down to the bottom, and you're going to pick out any one of these. I'm going to use the wall storefront. Depending on how you've got it set up will depend upon what it will contain, but mine will be nice and blank, so you can see how I have to alter it. For this one here, we've got a top constraint of unconnected, and then an unconnected height of 8 meters. What I do, I don't worry about that just now, rather than trying to work out what I need. I'm just literally going to draw in my curtain wall inside there. Now it gives you all these warnings, so I'm just going to escape key twice. Then when I go into my 3D view, we've got this going on here. Now the easiest way to do this is just go to my south view and then click on the actual window itself, and then you can drag its constraints down to wherever you want it to be. So here, I'm just going to have it coming up to the underside of there. Make sure that one's sitting in there. Yep, that's fine. So it's now sitting inside my brickwork. I do want to click on it again. So when we do this, sometimes trying to find it is quite difficult. So you can use the tab key to tab around whilst you're hovering over it. But here we can see we've got it selected again. I know that because in the properties box it says so up here. And then in the edit type, this is when I can start putting in mullions and giving it a bit of 3D-ness. At the moment, it's just 2 panes of glass in there. So we can change the vertical grid. So at the moment, I've got this vertical grid here, and at the moment, it's a maximum spacing of 1524. So because this is less than double that, you just got 1 down the middle here. So I can change that distance there to, I don't know, maybe let's go down to 900 and then hit apply. And you can see how that's changed now. So the maximum spacing it will be is 900, and it equally spaces it out for you. Same with the horizontal distances. So if you wanted some horizontal mullions in there, you could change that distance there as well. When we get into the actual vertical mullions and horizontal mullions here, where it says none, just click on there and get up the arrow and then just change. I like the 50 by 150. This is a pretty standard size in Revit, and it seems to match what we need. I don't want a quad corner. I want a rectangular mullion, that one there, 50 by 150. And then the same with the horizontals. The different types, interior and 2 borders, pretty self-explanatory, the borders, and then the ones that go inside it. So I just change them all, even though I'm not using them all. 50 by 150. 50 by 150, hit apply and OK, and now we can see it in there. When I go into the 3D view, you can see it a bit better. So we can also do it on the corner here. It does pose a slightly different problem which we need to overcome because it doesn't like putting wall openings that join each other on the corner here, but I've got a little workaround for that. So to do this, just go into south, I'm just going to click on the wall and create a wall opening. And obviously if you was doing this, you would do it so that it matches up with all the other ones over there. I'm not going to do that, just for ease of speed. Escape key to stop, and then click on the wall opening itself. Don't remember, a wall opening is actually an item itself, and you can see that this goes right way to the end here. So when I go into my west view now, and I click on the wall and do a wall opening, I can see where I want to start roughly there, and just bring it down. Now these do want to line up, so you do want to make sure that these ones here do line up. So a little look here, it's not too bad. You can make sure that yours line up better. Now, the trouble we have with this is sometimes it'll give you a little warning sign saying you can't do, or it's unjoined it or whatever. and then this happens. So the two walls are unjoined, and you get this really strange problem. It's not too bad down here, but up the top here, obviously, clearly this isn't right. So what you can do is when you click on the wall itself, if you go into Edit Type, you've got this wrapping at both ends, or wrapping at ends, where it says None. You want to click onto that and then just go Exterior and then hit Apply and OK. And then what it does is it puts the colour on both ends, and if I'm in Realistic, it keeps it. It does also do it in the reveals as well, which sometimes you do want, rather than just a greyed out area. So that's how you get around that. It does put it on the top here, which looks a bit odd, but that'll obviously be covered over with a roof or something. So once we've got to this stage now, we can now go back into our level 0, and then again another curtain wall. So we use the same one. Do be mindful that if we're going to use different curtain walls with different styles, when we do one, it will change the other. So you do want to duplicate. So if we wanted the spacings between these ones here to be different to these ones here, when we click on this curtain wall, make sure we click the curtain wall, the storefront here, just go Edit Type, Duplicate, and maybe call it Corner. So that when we change this one, it doesn't change this one as well. So when we're in here, we've got this corner detail, which isn't quite right. So when I go into my 3D, we can see that we're all over the place with it. So again, just go into my south, click on the wall itself, just bring it down so it sits inside where you want it to sit. So in this case, it's there. This one, just bring it up, back into the west view. And again, same thing. Bring that down, this one up, and again you can be a lot more neater than what I'm being, so I'm trying to do this quickly, but we've got this corner detail here which isn't correct. We wouldn't want that, so we can just go back into, I'll do this in another video as well, so it's a repeat of that. So just click on one of these and just click unpin it, and then we're going to delete that one, and then for this one here, just click on it. Sometimes you might need to use the tab key just to select the right thing, and then unpin that. And then when we're into there, up here we've got this 50 by 150 rectangular mullion. We want to change that to the corner. So we've got this quad corner 150 by 150. And then when we go into 3D, we can see how it's nearly there. I've got slight anomalies here where I've just not quite lined things up properly and stuff like that, but you can be a lot more detailed in yours. So yeah, so that's how you could do a corner with a nice corner post in there as well.